Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, October 3, 2022. With the moon's move to the top of your solar chart early, your attention turns to your responsibilities and larger life goals. Today and tomorrow, there can be excitement and uncertainty or indecision that can stir restlessness. Before indulging yourself or making quick decisions, consider what's best for you in the future. You might also vacillate between wanting more intimacy and preferring to handle things independently. You're particularly sensitive to the moods of people around you, which can lead to personal ups and downs. It may be best to center yourself and discern which feelings are truly yours, aiming to shed those you've adopted as your own. With Venus soaring through your solar 8th house, you are feeling the urge to merge. Cuddling up with someone special will feel just right now and in the weeks to come. This desire to be sensual, intimate, and sexual will fill your body and soul. While this energy favors those who are already committed, those who are single can use this time to evaluate what needs they require to be met with someone special. Take it slowly before jumping right in with someone new, even though you may feel the impetus to be impulsive. Grow and glow in your professional arena. As the moon enters mutable, optimistic Sagittarius today, you may be thrust into the spotlight. The next few days can be crucial for shining in the spotlight, especially if you have achieved something incredible. With your accomplishments on full display, you may want to think about how you can expand upon this success. There are no limits to your potential as a professional, so why not allow your career path to take off in every promising direction that is available to you? At the same time that Venus, the planet of money, is settling into her early days in your financial sector, and along with the Sun has the focus on your financial situation and money matters, the Moon is forming a friendly aspect to planets in your income sector as it passes through your career sector. This makes this a good day for both sides of the financial fence. You are the kind of spirited nature John Lennon had in mind when he wrote the song, Imagine. The ideal world that is always just out of our reach, where all things live in harmony, is where you really want to be. Thus, you are no stranger to suffering here on Earth. Emotional suffering negatively impacts your immune system, and vice versa. To toughen up your immune system, keep some echinacea around the house and add 8 to 10 drops of it to your nightly herbal tea. This period is going to be rich in events and very good for success, notably if you are setting up a project having anything to do with union. Indeed, if you can create a new professional association or arrange a marriage, this would be the best time to do it. The vibrations of this period will be encouraging you very strongly to undertake such projects. Even if work is at the center of your preoccupations, this very concrete day will allow you to rapidly get tangible results. It was just 7 days ago that Mercury, the planet of communication, not only retrograde back into your relationship sector but less than 12 hours after the Sun left, taking the solar spotlight off your relationships. A week on Mercury has come to a standstill, and while he will remain in your relationship sector for another 10 days, in his last full day in retrograde motion, this is the last time when his whole focus will be on giving the past and unsaid words a voice. While Mercury is in your relationship sector for another 10 days, before turning direct tomorrow, this last full day in retrograde motion is when the planet of communication is solely focused on giving the past and unsaid words a voice. 2 days after Venus left you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships moving forward, Mercury is working to first put closure to the past. Our eyes in the sky. A Mercury retrograde phase can be notorious for causing mixed messages, misunderstandings, and mistakes, but there can be real advantages, and that has been the case for the planet of communication's short double dip back into your relationship sector. With the support of Uranus, in retrograde motion in your communication sector, and Pluto, who moves into his final 7 days in retrograde motion in your friendship sector today, this has been a valuable chance to give your relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. As Mercury turns direct, the focus shifts to moving forward. It was just over a week ago that Mercury retrograded back into your relationship sector with a chance to give your relationships, the past and unsaid words, a voice. Mercury's direct turn today shifts the focus back onto the future, with another 9 days to work with the planet of communication before he leaves again. Today adds perfect symbolism to the beginning of the month. A vibrant waxing moon in Sagittarius is an absolutely fantastic way to open up an energetic portal to illuminate the greater aspects of one's life. This is a lesson in leadership for many, and it can be a release of the old ways in the collective struggle. Sagittarius energy asks you to open your mind to new possibilities and walk away from outdated approaches in every realm of life. Everyone is really going to feel this lunar wave, and it might mean that your inner rebel will take priority over other people's expectations. This is also a vibration that could trigger you to step out of the normal way of doing things. Some people might show their inner rage in some way. This moon triggers our solar plexus chakra, asking us to purify and cleanse our anger. The wounds are still here, and some of them are meant to be here for life. In fact, the lesson is to take the path that others are too afraid to walk down, knowing that you might be doing this alone. This is the cost of breaking societal norms. It can be a lonely process, but at the end of the day you'll be grateful for these cosmically aligned shifts. In the morning, the Sagittarius moon sextiles Saturn in Aquarius, offering an emotionally steady start to the day. Under this influence, we are introspective, pondering life's meaning. We wish to make our mark on the world, and with this idealistic aspiration tempered by a pragmatic strategy, we have a good chance of doing so. Hard work is taken up in the spirit of adventure. Old problems can be tackled with a novel approach. It's a good time to speak to elders and take a cue from their playbooks. Discover the causes that drove those who came before you to make a difference. What was their inspiration? Following this, the moon opposes Mars in Gemini, provoking irritation. We've established our morning plan with the intent to make headway, but distractions push us off course. People may require our assistance. Although we want to help, we also feel put out. Why can't they figure this out themselves? Instead of succumbing to frustration, consider temporarily delaying personal plans to aid others. We won't get much accomplished during this commotion anyhow. It's best to address this issue and return to our own interests when things have calmed down.